Hello everyone, this is Audrey, and today I will bring you a guide about the Palace dungeon, which is the second dungeon from Rohendel continent. To access this dungeon, you will need an item level of 460. So, without further ado, let's get started. So in here we have the first boss, which is also called the mirror boss. Mirror boss because you have to pay attention to the mirrors, and I will only be explaining the one-shot mechanic, which is the wave. The wave, as you can see in this image, it's starting from the left. So which mirror should you choose to stay alive? As you can see in the draw, the wave will start from the left to the right. The order is completely random, can be left right or right left, as well as top bottom or bottom top. So in this case, the wave starts from the left, and there is the red and the blue mirror behind. So those will be the safe spot. You can also try to go for the yellow if you think you are fast enough. However, it's very risky. So red and blue, they are on the left of the wave. So on the right side, people can take blue or right to pick the safe spot. Keep in mind that purple mirrors are always a trap. If you take them, you will die no matter what. This mechanic will repeat itself 2 times. After the second time, this mechanic will no longer happen, and we will have small waves in the end. Those will not one-shot, however, they will put you a debuff, and that debuff will damage your party members if you are close to each other. So it's always good to avoid those. in this boss there is one specific mechanic, and it shows you like a red circle right on your feet. If a person is basically targeted by this circle, means that the meteor will come on you. So your main goal is go to the boss with the circle and stand close to the boss as much as you can. So when the meteor comes down, it will stun the boss and this animation will stop, and the field will be on the right direction again. Some tips to do this mechanic properly is you can use a spin like you will see me in this video, which immunes me to knockback, and you can also use your shields that gives you immunity, as well as your awakening spells. This mechanic will always happen at 34 and 26 bars of HP. This is an impairment mechanic, and to break it, you have to use impairment spells. The higher, the better. If you lack impairment or if your team doesn't have enough, you can always go and get some bombs to help you out. During this mechanic, the player that has the cross needs to go for one spot and stand still, while the other three will point with the lantern to the player. There are some small tips to actually point the lantern efficiently. One of them is simply get around 1-2 meters away from the player and simply one click with basic attack, so basically one auto attack, in the direction of the cross will actually auto select, in this case auto point, your lantern to the player. And you see there are 3 spheres on top of the cross player. When those 3 spheres get full, means that all the 3 players pointed the lantern correctly, and when they are full, you need to run away really fast from that area so you are not killed by the big meteorite. As you can see, the player with the cross just got the 3 spheres filled, and this means run as fast as possible to stay alive. This mechanic will repeat itself 2 times, but since we had a lot of DPS, we only made it to 1 time. The second mechanic, one of the players will most likely get one of the lanterns inverted, which means you don't base click or you don't really point to the player, but you point in the reverted direction. It works basically like a mirror. In here you will not see it because we had a lot of damage, but the second mechanic will be basically a reverted lantern, but it works just the same. And that's it for this dungeon. I hope it was helpful for you guys. Thank you for watching, and if you have any question, just write on the comments below. You are free to come to my Twitch channel and ask anything you want, and have a nice day.